Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of the Fallout 4 playthrough with me, Gitbag the Great. Now, I've decided at this point to really commit myself to the main storyline, and I'm going to do a few diverging mini-series based off of this playthrough, where I'm going to approach the multiple different endings. I think first of all we're going to do the Brothers of Steel because they're kind of the easiest. It's not the shortest ending by far, but it's certainly the easiest. So we're going to talk to Elder Maxon about building this molecular level platform.
I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team.
You already told me
According to
this.
Our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology. The moment this information came to the Institute. To accomplish this goal, I've had our scribes meticulously search the only logical explanation.
Right.
That's where we need your help.
Wait, hang on a minute. I thought we already talked about this. This has come up before, hasn't it?
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute, using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal.
Of course,
I'm
part of
pleased
your
that you've
army,
chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Might as well be honest with him. He's quite an inquisitive bloke, to be honest.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends.
I'm not
Together,
weak.
We'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Cheeky fucker, I'm not weak at all. Dickhead. Dare you speak to me like that? Okay, so now we're at the airport, and we're going to have a little chat with Proctor Ingram about how to build this reactor platform. It's a pretty straightforward process, really. You just have to find the right...
This frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Yeah, that's gross. But, yeah, no, I mean, the only real difficulty of this one is you have to find some places where there are sort of specific parts that you have to get for it, and sometimes, depending on how much stuff you've used to build shit in your settlements, you might have to get some more junk resources, but we'll come to that when we come to it.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth.
I see, it must be their teleportation
signals. 10
signals.
soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Yeah, it certainly has its ingenuities.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the thing is, if you decide to build this platform with the help of the Minutemen or the Underground, you can build it in any of your settlements. But with the Brotherhood of Steel, you have to build it in the airport, so it's a little bit limited in that regard. But the place where you build it in the airport is quite large, so you know there's a lot of space to do it in, so it's not too bad really. So yeah, we'll just go in and first of all we'll just build the platform. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. There we are. Okay, good. Okay, so we've got that. Now we just need to talk to her again. And this is where we had to hunt for some more. Well, I mean, this next bit is optional. You can either just build the stuff straight away, or you can go and hunt for some more extra sort of high-tech parts, and I'd just recommend hunting for the extra high-tech parts.
Any luck building the platform yet?
It does provide you with a chance to go out and explore a bit of the map, so that's always good.
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Alright, let's see.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together, so if you need any help, I'd wish you good luck, Knight.
Oh, pardon me. Okay, so we're going to have to travel to that, the hospital and the Coast Guard pier to hunt for some extra sort of bits and bobs. So we're going to do that first before we continue on with building this platform and infiltrating the Institute. So we'll just do that first, and then we'll get on to actually building this blooming thing. So it should be easy enough.
This better be worth our time. Crap, nothing but crap.
Crap. What are you talking about? There's no super mutants here. Remember, we killed them all.
No.
Unless I'm actually completely wrong.
What's that? Someone there? Gonna be a good fight!
Oh shit. I don't know why I swung my arm there. I thought I had some grenades. What was that coming from? Oh shit. Just stop charging at me relentlessly. I'm trying to get a good shot off at you so I can blow you all up. Oh well, that's just ridiculous. Okay, well let's hope this time we have a bit more success with attacking this place. No. Hey, piss off. You ugly bloody thing. Ah, thank goodness for that. I didn't know if I'd hit him with a 42% chance there. So that was pretty lucky that we got that suicider, because I remember last time that he was the main reason why we ended up getting killed, because I had to, you know, continuously fall back and ended up getting done in by the seemingly endless barrage of grenades. So, you know, live as you learn, and seem to have sorted this little problem out. Now let's see. Yeah, I could do this game or something. Yeah, there we go. So it's nice and simple. Is being heavily fired upon by two soldiers, one armed with a rifle, the other armed with a shotgun, and just decides to step out of cover, so, you know, you can get killed more easily. Seems like a fucking genius idea to me. Christ. Actually, is there anything in here? I swear we've already been in here before.
Got it.
No, we already have been in here. Wait. Shit. Okay, well, my mistake then. Is there anything in here? Oh, yes, there is. There's some ammo and drugs in here.
Got it.
Oh, okay. I accidentally clicked on that button. I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh, there you go. Immediately hacked through the door without even trying. That's a little bit disconcerting at how easily that happened. Guess we now know why this guard's pier was overrun so easily by the super mutants. Twice. I mean, it's not like you'd think they would have, you know, a bit more of a chance of holding it if they, you know, had a good defense position like this and were equipped with, like, loads of 10mm ammo and shotguns. So, yeah, take that as you will, really. Is this an easily defensible position? Well, I mean, there's a lot of shit here, so you'd think, well, they at least have a lot of surplus and ammo to help fend off any considerable attack with, but you know, guards posts on rivers are usually designed to be, you know, lightly defendable outposts, rather than sort of strongly defendable bulwarks of defence. So I guess maybe it's a bit of an overconfident assumption to assume that they would fully be able to, you know, achieve that success. Just give Kate most of our grenades, because I don't really usually use grenades anyway. Why am I still carrying around that security button? I really don't need it. Hang on. Yeah. Alright, I think we're going to head off for a little bit to just sell off some of these drugs, and then we'll continue on to our search into that hospital out in Wayfield, and see what else we can scrounge up there for this sensor platform. So we'll catch up in a little bit.
We need to find out what it is.
Okay, so I went away for a little bit just because a water technician came around to have a look at our boiler, and I just had to take care of a few emails and stuff like that. But now we're at the hospital, which is the other location we've got to go to find the specialist technology before we can build the reflector platform.
You wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
And unfortunately there is a super mutant suicider who, in the close confines of this place, I would not consider a very good tactical choice to deploy. But, you know, it might pay dividends for us, depending on the situation, as you can see there.
Well, that was easy.
So yeah, that's the first few of them taken out pretty easily. There are a hell of a lot of super mutants in here though, so we do have to tread carefully.
I'm all for taking.
Shit. Okay, might as well throw some of these grenades in order to... Wait, I'm still holding 2 Institute rifles, don't even need them. Don't even know why I was doing that. I think we did come across a couple of Institute synths earlier.
Here, I made this for you.
Ah, what a sick throw. So this bit is basically like that last scene from Scarface, me and Kate just like running in there, just blazing everything to pieces. These super mutants don't even have anything particularly relevant to the this part of the story, but at the same time we've got to get through them to get to the next bit of tech, so if they're in our way, they've got to be taken out, unfortunately. Let's see, Junkie's missile launcher, that's not that good. Wait, didn't we come across this earlier and then dump it? Oh, for goodness sake. For fuck's sake, I don't use missile launchers, Jesus. I'll use it for now, even though I don't even like using missile launchers. I hate using heavy weapons in general, to be honest. Except for miniguns, they're actually quite a lot of fun. Alright, let's see if we can hit him in the head actually, that would be quite fun. Oh, we actually did, we got him! We hit him in the head and forced him to mutate. That was fucking sweet.
You dropped this?
Don't worry, we'll drop this gun in a minute. Oh, come on, how is he not dead? This guy's literally a fucking beast. He's literally the super mutant Chuck Norris.
Found you.
Oh, there he is. Oh, what? How did that not fucking kill him? Come in here, you son of a bitch. There you go. Hang on, I'll try and see what's on that super mutant legendary's body. See. Ooh, nice, good variety of stuff to pick up. Let's see, what has this guy got on him that I don't have? Cunning synth metal then. That's alright, but it's not great. No, I'm not scared actually. I've just butchered like half your army. Are you seriously like trying to intimidate me like that when I've just butchered most of your men? Is you simple, fam? Is you simple? Mate, I'm gonna shake you up, fam. Like, let's see how you fucking fancy that. Nah, I'm saying, bruv. Yeah, I could attack the rest of the city, but to be honest with you, I don't really fancy tying myself down for too long. Alright, let's try and lockpick our way through here to get to the next bit of tech. This bit isn't too hard, really. It's just a bit of a time waster, but at the same time, you at least get to shoot up some super mutants and fight some legendaries, so you know what to say what you will about that. But it's a fun little level, it's a fun little detour. Ah, shit, wait, no, we have to go through the next corridor, don't we? Ooh! Let's see. Apparently inflict plus 2% limb damage. That is pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, I'll be having some of that. Oh, shit. Where's that coming from? No time to worry now anyway. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Alright, we've got all the bits of tech we need. should be sorted now. Let's see. Nick, oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Can't I carry anything else? Actually,
Hey, need something?
see,
Time
actually,
to trade a few things.
let's see. Can Kate carry this bit of armor, or is it even useful to her? Let's see. 8, 11. 8. That's actually, yeah. Might as well give it to her. Hold on a sec. Just can I synth. Yeah, that should come in handy for good old Kate. Alright, we'll just drop this extra bit of armor then. Don't really need it anyway. I mean, I've got a much stronger left leg anyway, so I could, you know, pick it up for the extra agility and perception, but at the same time, sometimes you just have got to put, like, the greater number of defense points above anything else, really. Let's see, hang on, we've got some grenades, so we could probably clear those guys out there quite easily. Oh yeah, we have. Wait, what the fuck? Did they just shoot it out of mid-air? That's fucking ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry, no, you literally cannot do that. That is fucking bullshit. Oh, fuck you guys anyway. Okay, please stop throwing grenades at me. Why aren't they firing at Kate? Oh, wait, no, now they are.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, it's just like playing Battlefield 4. Alright, let's get out of here. There's two.
Hold up. You hear that?
No, I don't. Let's get... For fuck's sake, Kate. Seriously, you have to get into another gunfight.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Indeed I do. Now, let's get out of here, for fuck's sake. Christ almighty, you would think me telling you repeatedly to let's go would fucking, you know, give you some incentive, but no, I have to be the tough Irish lady who used to be addicted to drugs. Ugh. God's sake. But I can't hate on Kate, really. She's a cool lass. She's a nice girl. And she's a fucking useful side character as well. She's a bit more... I think... I don't know if maybe I'm talking out my arse, but I always felt like her AI is a bit more vicious than most of the other companion characters you get in the game. I mean, Nick Valentine is probably the most useful overall, but I always felt like Kate was probably the most savage and like aggressive in terms of her AI. So, you know, equip her out with enough armor and ammo and good weapons, and she can pack quite a punch. So now we're just gonna take a little break. We're going to go to the airport, and then we're going to build this transportation platform with Proctor Ingram, so we'll catch up with her in a little moment. Okay, so we're back at the airport, and now we're going to
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
I could use your help finding...
I'd scout out...
Alright, so we've gotten everything else we've got all the shit to actually make this thing with now, so we just need to build it first. And that is if Elder Maxim can get his ass out of the way, sir. God's sake. Fucking hell. I think I'm going to have to clear some of these chairs out of the way. There we go. Alright, so next, so we've built the molecular beam emitter relay dish. Alright. Alright. There, that should do that. Nice, build the control panel. So now we just need to power this baby up. Right. Let's see. So we'll just clear these out of the way too, actually. Let's see, how much power does this need? 5, 22. Okay. So. So we need 2 of these, 1 of these. Right. My medium generator. And then 2 large ones. Aluminium. We're gonna need some more aluminium. All right. Well, I'll just head off for a second and let's see. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to head on for a second, guys, just to find a bit more aluminium, and just to see if we can actually get a bit more of the stuff in order to build the last generator. So we'll catch up in a second. All right. So we're back at the airport now, and we've sorry. We've now produced the last little bit of aluminium in order to finally build this blooming thing. So we just need to connect all the generators up. Let's see. Yeah, nicely done. Alright, and we have life. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. It's pretty sweet indeed, actually, yeah. Oh, nicely done. Hope you can guard this place, though, at the maximum while I'm teleporting into the Institute.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Well, without any tests and trial runs, why not?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all.
Oh.
That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology.
Which is exactly why we should do a trial run.
We don't know exactly what's going to happen.
Which is why we should do a trial
You'll
run.
end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
God's sake, man. Really not taking this to the fullest extent of security and health and safety, are you?
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical.
It's a bit harsh, seeing her as just a bit of a
Dr. Lee's
resource.
contributions to our cause
A bit
were instrumental in
inhumane, don't you
maintaining
think?
order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Yeah, to be honest with you, you guys are quite militaristic and aggressive, so I can't entirely blame her.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind.
Which is why we
Just
should do a
keep your mind
trial
on the
run.
mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good
Jesus
luck.
Christ, you're not even taking the health and safety of this seriously, are you? Fucking dickhead.
Hey, this better be worth it. You need to talk.
That was it?
Sure.
I just thought Kate had something to say to us. Didn't realize she didn't, actually.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yeah, actually, one thing I should mention at this point is that you can't take your companion into the Institute. You don't have to, like, dismiss them or anything. They'll wait for you outside, but at the same time, do just keep that in mind just in case you think of getting a bit leery inside the Institute. So, Just keep that in mind while we're doing this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a...
Wait, see if you can find a signal.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Yeah,
Let's do
I already
this.
said that.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
That sounds a bit disconcerting when you say,
Pull
we'll
yourself
see
together
if we
and
can...
get up onto that platform.
I'm doing it, you knob. Alright, so here we go.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal.
So
Cross
yeah,
your
you can't
fingers.
take Kate or
I'm
anyone on
inputting
this
the
mission,
code
so I
now.
shouldn't point that out.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in.
Yeah, can we
By
just...
the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner.
So you're using this opportunity of me hunting down the people who kidnapped my son in order to get me to risk my life for top secret information.
All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Oh shit, here we go. To the Institute we ride. Oh, that was fun. Ooh, leveled up, nice. Yeah, we'll just do that first. Still can't level up ballistic sneak with our gun nut. Wait, I have to get to level 39 overall first. It's a bit annoying. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? We might just upgrade the luck first. Yeah. See, do we need to? I think we will. Yeah, sure. Let's do that actually. All right. Nicely done. So we'll just do this thing with the network scanner. There we go. See if we can find out any glossy secrets. Alright, nicely done. Let's see, where else have we got to go? I should probably head to see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else in here. I don't think it looks like there is. Oh, Stimpack. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Shit. That was not stealthy at all then, was it?
The Institute is under my guidance.
Oh shit, it's their leader.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Well, despite how clean this place is, it's a bit disconcerting that I have to step into an elevator where I'm not unable to outflank anyone and without any prior information, so I don't know. Guess I don't really have that much of a choice. But if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down with a bit of a punch in my hand. You guys won't be taking me alive, that's
I can only
fucking
imagine
sure.
what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh, are you so sure
Welcome
about
to
that?
the Institute.
Holy shit. Every time I play through this bit, I
This
always
is the
forget how
reality of the
nice
Institute.
looking the Institute
This
actually
place,
is.
These people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Entirely
There's too much at
inconspicuous.
stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for
Pardon me.
everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a bit disconcerting, though, considering how clean this place is. It does seem a bit overly clean for something produced during the, a post-apocalypse, shall we say. We finally found our son! Holy shit.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh my god, we've actually found him.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I guess it is a bit disconcerting for him, considering I'm dressed like a Mad Max villain.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
This is actually some of the best voice
Sean,
acting in the game, I personally
Daddy's-
think.
Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Not to mention, while the facial animations aren't the best, this also showcases some of the best of that as well in the game too.
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please,
Father?
Sean.
Father, help me!
I'm your mother.
She's trying to take
Just
me!
talk to me.
Father, help
Just
me!
open the door.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing.
Hey, so was
The child's
oh, yeah,
responses
fuck, so he
were
must
not
have
at
been a
all
synth
what I
then.
anticipated. He's a prototype,
Shit.
you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind.
I don't think that's possible
I
at this point.
recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now.
I know. I know.
Surprisingly calm this
gone
guy
to
despite
such
having a Mad
lengths
Max
to
villain
find
point a rifle in his face. Fair play to the guy despite being a weird, creepy cult leader.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Holy shit.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am,
Shit.
raised by the Institute.
I suppose that explains the
now
grey
it's
hair then,
easier.
come to think of it, but fucking hell, I mean, they didn't really convey properly that it was actually 60 years, but I suppose if you're in a cryopod for, like, even at least 10 years, your mind would become distorted and your sense of time would become confused as well, and Codsworth didn't really explain in much
It wasn't
regard how
right,
long,
what they did.
you know,
Taking you from me like that.
To you,
father
that
and son
would
had rid away,
certainly
I
seem
suppose.
true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production.
Okay, so we're in
But it was never
2287
enough.
then, if it's 60
Scientific
years
curiosity
past.
and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So it's basically a tech cult, really, isn't it?
Sean. It's really you.
It really is.
Yeah, it
I know
still
you must
rubs
have
me up the wrong
questions.
way, if I'm perfectly honest.
Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it still does sound just generally
Doesn't
pretty
matter what they
creepy.
think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way.
I do like the guy
Ultimately,
who
the
does
Commonwealth has
Father's
nothing
voice
to
acting.
fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I suppose considering you're called father, it would be quite appropriate, really, to mention the death of your actual father.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems
must
what happened to him was
weigh
an
heavily on his
unfortunate
mind
bit
then that
of
he's actually
collateral
serving the
damage.
same people who
For many
essentially
years, I
ended up
never
killing his
questioned
dad.
who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Well, yeah, I suppose Kellogg would be the next logical step to talk about.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an institute asset.
So he must have
long
clearly had a
before
bit of
I arrived.
distaste and
It
dislike and
wasn't
distrust
until I
and
became
whatnot for
director
Kellogg
that
then,
I
I suppose.
learned of all the things
He had
he'd
every
done.
right to, really, come to think
What
of it.
kind of man he was.
Yeah.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth?
Good
At
point.
least keeping him on a shore
That is
leash
actually a
kept
good
the
point.
collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that.
Yeah, it's not entirely responsible though, even if you didn't intend on unleashing on the world, though, is it really?
Any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I've still got to find Dr. Madison Lee, so I suppose I should say yes, really.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground...
Oh, it's gonna be intense doing a sort of double agent act, isn't it?
There is much to be done.
Fucking hell.
You'll need time to acclimate yourself. A chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Fucking hell. Alright, sure thing.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
There she is.
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, well, so they all knew I was coming already. That's a bit fucking terrifying if they already knew I was coming in the first place, so... I guess they could have ambushed me quite easily, but they didn't intend to, so I don't have too much reason to distrust them yet, but we'll see how that comes along. But I think I'm going to leave it there. We'll continue on with a bit of the story next time. I think this episode has run for long enough now. We've, gotten a bit of story, we've gotten a bit of action, we've gotten a bit of building shit. So I think this has been a good balanced episode, and we'll get on with a bit of the story, and we'll hunt down, well, not rather hunt down, we'll find
Doctor, I left a copy of the lab report.
we'll find good old Madison Lee and try and convince her to come over to our side next time. So as always, I hope you guys have had fun in watching this episode as I have had making it, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have fun with whatever you do, and take care, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the battlefield, where next time we'll find Dr. Madison Lee and hopefully fucking shank Elder Maxon in the face for sending us on an untrialed run of a barely understood technology because he's a stupid fucking idiot. Stupid fucking prick, you dickhead.